Alright, hello internet. Yeah, you can tell I make videos. Just gonna do kind of a short video, I guess, on this lightsaber here. It was recommended by another guy on YouTube, the Frugal Jedi. Um, so I picked it up. I've been looking, for sabers. I'm getting into the spinning. It's been fun. Actually looking to sell them. I think these are pretty solid. I definitely like this product. There's a couple things about it that I would change, that needs to be improved, but so far so good. I mean, it has the Bluetooth app. I'm recording with my phone, so I can't really display it in the way that Jedi did, but I can show some of the effects and just go over some things that are good about it. First of all, I mean, it's got a really cool style. I can't really show it off because I'm out here in the dark, but I just want to show off some of the blade stuff, so I can show a picture of it in the video. But it's just a really basic style, but it's got this cool like two buttons that when I put it on, it lights up like that. So yeah, I mean, I don't have anything really that crazy on this one, but these are the grayscale fonts that you can get for free online. Oh, that shit looks sick. I don't know if as many colors are showing up on this as you can see. It's just yellow and purple. But yeah, you can kind of like stack up the effects with the Bluetooth app. I don't know, it's interesting. I'm kind of just learning it. I've only started with some of this. There are some like concerns that I have about it, but like stuff like this looks pretty cool. I don't know if I have much. Yeah, there is a bit of a blade of like a swing effect on it, and it changes colors. And so far, like, a lot of things work pretty well. That's a nice one. Like, it's just like white and red, and it's just crazy. Like, it's so much more flexible than like the previous Xenos, and I mean, it was cheaper for me. That's just a basic one. But I mean, like, it actually, even the basic ones that I remember from the Xeno just look a little bit better with this. That's just, I mean, there's so many like simple things that you can really like do with this. I haven't even gotten into like the prions or anything like that, timing, like a lot of stuff, but I mean, I know it's not going to be that hard. And changing things with the app is pretty easy. It takes a little time to get used to. I'm trying to find the one that see, but here's one too, like the swing effects. I mean, I know that the company that made the saber, I don't think they made the app, but like swing effects and stuff like that, they don't like transition or ramp up or ramp out or fade in and fade out. It's just kind of like, I know there's ways to kind of make it look like that, but then as soon as you stop, it's always all like off, rather than like there being a delay on that. So that way you can kind of stop, keep the effect going. But every time you change direction, it messes with it. But it's just one of those things. But the swing effects, once I get to it, that's one I was like a little concerned about, but I don't remember which one I had that on. Wait. See, I can kind of make that look gradual. See, as I go, but as soon as I stop, boom, like all the way on, rather than maybe just slowly coming back in. But with delays, I'm able to kind of make it look like it's maybe like a fading flame or something. You know, but it comes like just back on suddenly, and you know, maybe if there was a way to play with that, it'd be pretty cool. But again, I know it's not the manufacturer. I think that's making the app. So, all right, this one shows like the swing length, and I would like it if you could stack it over another color, but it just overrides it. And I've noticed sometimes too, it overrides a lot of other effects, and it's been a little glitchy. The swing length one and swing rotate. They could be really cool, and you know, I could still do cool things with them. But you know, it'd be cool if I could have that green over the red, or you know, any colors I want as a layer. You know, like most other things seem to layer. But just it's just like crazy. Like, you know, you can do a lot with this still, you know, and just make all kinds of different looking blades, and you know, get a lot done. And I know a lot of people want to do light painting and stuff like that, so this is gonna be their jam too. Let's see. See, and that would probably be another one of the effects that, you know, I might like to have the other color go away, but I might want to have it layer over another one so that the red is coming down over the purple. But, you know, again, I'm not ragging. I mean, it's still, this does a lot, and it's a lot of fun, and I have not even started to, like, you know, really get as deep into it as I can with all the different like settings you can do. You know, but things are definitely showing up for me a lot better. That's looking more like a rainbow there than it actually does. It's white, yellow, and red. But just making these minor changes to the colors now and just having that is such a huge amount of flexibilities. And doing it with the phone, I mean, it's really easy. I mean, these are just some basic ones, you know. But again, I mean, for every one of the basic, you know, Canon sabers, I mean, you can just add a little bit of, you know, characteristic to it that's unique to itself, and it just, I don't know, it's just a much better like product that way than the previous, you know, which was very static. I mean, you could just do like it in a few different ways, and that was it. Let me see. I only got one here to show, and then I'm kicking you out. See, that's an interesting one. Like, when I got like a delay on it, so it kind of charges up, and then Cosmic 8. It was Maverick Hunter X, if I had that right. But yeah, it's a pretty cool font. But again, it's just, I'm able to do like a blade effect that feels appropriate to the font now, you know, even if and then I could just tweak it. You know, I'm always like wanting to make something a little bit different. Okay, so now on to, I guess, anything that I would gripe about. Now, the buttons are pretty cool. I'm getting used to it. I do still kind of hit them sometimes. It's just, you know, when I'm doing all kinds of stuff, you know, if they could be a bit flatter for that, cool, but I mean, they have a nice look, So, you know, it's just two different ways of looking at it. So I'm not really like griping on that. I would probably prefer, you know, if we were holding the blades a bit better, because, you know, when I stop and I'm changing directions and, you know, you feel it. For everyone that, they might not notice, but, you know, if I was maybe like requesting something for myself, I'd probably just want maybe one other sum in there, just, I don't know, a little ways away from it. Unless you have different ideas on how to hold it better. My biggest gripe on this is probably going to be the pommel. It really isn't doing the sound very well. It is killing like a lot of frequency in the middle, in the bass, and I'm getting like what sounds like, you know, it can sound very almost like it's buzzing, and it's just, I don't know. But if I put another palm, let me try this, because it sounds this way, and there is like kind of like, I don't know if it's coming through there, but I'm gonna try and put one of these on here for a sec, just to see, so I can show you like there's a difference in the sound if it's just more open. You can even, it even hears like, sounds louder that way once you take that off. Seeing it just, you can kind of just hear like a wider range of the sound, you know, because it's more open, hollow in there, and this one was just a very constricted area and pushing out of these small holes. I tried to put like a hole in the bottom, but I didn't get it big enough, and it made the problem worse. But again, that's just put different pommels on it or whatever. But still really cool. I mean, I like the design. It has a good weight to it right here. It feels good to do, you know, all the things that I do. I haven't tried the pixel image yet. I don't know if it would, yeah, I just haven't tried it yet. I haven't figured out how to get it to work. But overall, I mean, it's a really solid deal.
I got this one.
I don't think I didn't set anything to this, but it's one I just put on there. It's really easy to put the fonts on there. These are actually Golden Harvest ones, and I just renamed them as I would, and they work just fine. You know? But yeah, I'm just showing these off because there's a lot of, you know, free fonts you can get out there. But honestly, I can't think of like, you know, much else wrong with it. I mean, it, you know, it does here with the app, it, you know, it might reset itself or like shut off every now and again, but it doesn't happen that much. It's not happening while I'm playing with it. You know, I'm not having any like technical issues with it really. It's just, yeah, pretty good product. I definitely would want to, you know, get some more of them in the future, because I really am doing the spinning stuff kind of seriously. So that's about all I got. Really, generally a positive review. I would definitely say, you know, check these out. They got a lot of different styles. They have one button, so, you know, if what I was talking about with spinning, if you really wanted to do that and thought, I don't want to turn it off and on, grab a one button, you know. And anything else, yeah, they were pretty easy to order with. So, all right. If I have any other thoughts, you know, I'll let them know directly. Oh, what I would say, yeah, I would do the same thing, or keep the same thinking in mind for staffs when you're joining them. Just those connectors, like, try to have as much, I guess, way for sound to get out, you know, as possible. Especially if you're going to have two speakers that are kind of, you know, pushing their sound, you know, into that central spot. But anyways, all right, these just my thinking anyway. I could be wrong, and, you know, someone will let me know in the comments if I am. All right, thank you.